Hello everybody, I'm going to read The Very Cranky Bear by Nick Bland. And today we're going to work out all the characters of the story and what we can find out about them. Here we go. In the jingle jangle jungle on a cold and rainy day, 4 little friends found a perfect place to play. And here they are. Our first 4 characters: zebra, lion, moose and sheep. And we know they live in the jungle, and we know that they are friends and they play together. Moose had marvellous antlers and lion a golden mane. Zebra had fantastic stripes and sheep, well, sheep was plain. None of them had noticed that someone else was there. Sleeping in that cave was a very cranky, you know what it is, don't you? This is our next character, the bear. Roar went the cranky bear, roar, roar, roar. He gnashed his teeth and stomped his feet, and he chased them out the door. So here are our 5 characters in this story, and I'm making the assumption that these 4 friends and the bear don't know each other. The bear is not very happy at all. So in the jingle jangle jungle on a cold and rainy day, 4 little friends had nowhere warm to play. Now this is where we learn a little bit about each character. First, about the zebra. "Wait a minute," said Zebra as she scratched her furry chin. "Maybe if we cheered him up, he'd let us come back in." So Zebra's realised that the bear's feeling a bit cranky and they can do something to make him feel better, and then it might work in her favour because she can go back in the cave. And we know what her idea is, don't we? "If I didn't have stripes," said Zebra, "I'd be cranky too. We should give that bear some stripes. That's what we should do." So we can work out from here that the zebra thinks having stripes is the most important thing. So she's kind of thinking that she's got the better body covering than anyone else, and that if Bear had stripes, he'd feel a lot better. Now let's find out about Moose. "Stripes are silly," Moose complained, "especially on a bear. My antlers always cheer me up. Let's give the bear a pair." So we can tell here that Moose thinks having antlers is the best thing to have, and that the bear's upset because he doesn't have any. And Moose thinks that stripes are a bit boring. And why would you have stripes if you could have antlers like him? So he's not really thinking of other people either. Let's find out about Lion. "No, no, 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 no," said Lion. "Antlers are a bore. A golden mane like mine," he said, "would cheer him up for sure." So Lion thinks that having a mane is the very best and most important thing that would make someone happy. These 3 animals are a little bit only thinking of themselves. Looks like sheep's having a bit of a thought there. So Zebra fetched a tin of mud and Lion some grass of gold. Moose got 2 big branches, and sheep, well, sheep got cold. So we can see here the 3 of the friends, Lion, Zebra and Moose, are very good at working together, but they are actually only doing their own thing. And they're not really worried too much about poor little sheep. They're not including her at all. I think they're mainly thinking of themselves and how they could solve a problem. Sheep was getting worried. Oh, they've been eaten up for sure. So we can tell that sheep is a caring animal. She's caring about her friends. Oh, they've been in that cave a long time and she knows it's dangerous. And then from in the cave, there came a very cranky roar. Zebra, lion and moose ran out and Bear was right behind them. They hid behind the bushes where they hoped he wouldn't find them. They're scared of the bear. I would be too. Now, in this bit, it says that they don't really understand why he's upset. Why is he still cranky? He's got antlers, stripes and a mane. Before we gave him those, Lion said, he looked so very plain. So they don't understand why Bear's not happy with them. They thought he was just upset because he didn't look as good as them. As Bear stormed back inside the cave, he turned and roared at Sheep. Ooh, Sheep's very brave. All I really want, he said, is a quiet place to sleep. Poor Sheep. Now this is the interesting bit where we learn a bit about Sheep. She listens to what the bear has said and she thinks, what is it that he really needs and how can I help him to achieve that? So she fetched a pair of clippers and she clipped off half her wool. She stuffed it in a cotton bag until the bag was full. The other interesting thing here is Moose and Lion and Zebra didn't really have to give anything to help the bear. They just went and collected some pretend stuff and pretended to make it better. Whereas Sheep is actually sacrificing some of her wool to help the bear. So we already know it's rainy and cold. So if she takes her wool off, she's going to get even colder. But we know that she's not selfish because we know what she's going to do with that wool. She tiptoed back inside the cave. "Excuse me, Bear," she said. "Would you like a pillow for underneath your head?" What a lovely idea. Have a look at the other three characters, Moose, Lion and Zebra. They are sort of going, oh, we didn't think of that. And they're realising that maybe Sheep has a better idea after all. Well, thank you very much, said Bear, and he soon fell fast asleep. Maybe he was dreaming of a plain but thoughtful sheep. And that sums Sheep up completely. She was thoughtful. She thought, what does Bear actually need to make his life better? And she realised he just needed a more comfortable spot. And that helped them all become better friends and to get a new friend as well. So there are our 5 characters: the bear, the sheep, the moose, the lion and the zebra. And I think Moose, Lion and Zebra might have learnt a little bit more about how to be a good friend as well. That's the end of the story. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.